Hello and welcome to Vedant Coaching Classes. I am Vaibhav Singh, Science faculty here. So today we will study more about the Pythagoras theorem that we studied in the last video. Now in the last video we studied what is Pythagoras, what is hypotenuse, and how do we apply Pythagoras, what do we need to apply Pythagoras. Today we will study about the two proof questions, or the questions that are to be given in examinations for 4 marks, and also we will study about the word problems in my next video. Now today for the two proof question, let's start with the start. Today we have this triangle. In the triangle there are two triangles. So, and the question is, in the given figure, M is the midpoint of QR, angle PQR is 90 degree, so this is 90 degree, this is given previously. Now understand, if in triangle PQR, so it's triangle PQR, triangle angle R is equal to 90 degrees. Now here, as we can see the two proof, and the first triangle that we have selected is the triangle PQR. In the triangle PQR, as we know that the R is in between, okay, and the R is the angle, so the angle is 90 degrees. For if R is equal to 90 degrees, and we can prove by Pythagoras theorem, we can state that in the hypotenuse triangle, angle R is 90 degree, then hypotenuse PQ is equal to PR square plus QR square. So PQ square is equal to PR square plus QR square. Now see carefully, this is our first equation, but this is not our equation, last one, because this is we have to prove, so we have to use the another equation to prove this part, that is the PQ square is equal to 4PM square plus 3PR square. So the second one will be in triangle, which is the next triangle. Can you see the next triangle here? Yes, this one is the next triangle, PMR. So in the triangle PMR, or we can write PRM, angle R is again is 90 degree. This is given in the question. Now here, if we say by Pythagoras theorem, we can state that PM square is equal to RM square plus PR square. RM square plus PR square. Now for RM square plus PR square, what can we do? Now here we can see that we need the 4 times of PM square, minus of 3 times of the PR square, and 1 times of the PQ square. How can we do that? Now see clearly, if I can see RM square, can you see the RM? Yes, here is the RM. Now the RM can also be written as half of RQ. How can I say that? Because M is the midpoint of RQ. So if we write M is the midpoint of RQ, then half of RQ is RM, then half of the whole RQ is RM. Why half precisely? Because it is given that it is a midpoint, so you can use this property. So if we can write that PM square is equal to, in spite of the RM, you can write half of RQ, the whole square. Now student makes mistakes here, he or she can make mistake here when in the place of the bracket you write directly on the Q, RQ. You don't have to make that mistake, because then you will not square the half and then it will create a problem. So and then the PR is as usual same. Now here if you apply the formula, PM square is equal to, what is the half square? It is 1 by 4 RQ square plus PR square. Now listen carefully, if we have to have 4 PM minus 3 PR and 1 PQ, we cannot have that because we don't have PQ, but we do have PR and PM. So what should be done? To get the 4 times of it, we can multiply it by 4 times, and we can get rid of this 1 by 4 part. Let's see, by multiplying the equation with 4. So this is 4PM square is equal to RQ square, because 4 into 1 by 4 is 1, plus 4 PR square. Now we are getting somewhere close to the equation. So here 4 PM square, we have 4 PM square. 3 PR square and 1 PQ square. Now here we have 4 PR square. To get it into 3 PR square and to get a PQ square. So to get a PQ square, what is PR square plus QR square? PQ square. So if we subtract 1 PR from here, we add it here, we can get the PQ that we needed in the equation. Let's do it. So 4 PM square is equal to RQ square plus 3 PR square plus PR square. Now you can clearly see this PR square and this RQ square will give you 1 PQ square. If you write it here, that 4 PM square is equal to PR plus RQ will be PQ square plus we can write 3 PR square. We have to mention from 1. Now if we do so, can we substitute PQ on this side, or we can also shift the 3 PR square on this side. So it will be 4 PM square minus 3 PR square is equal to PQ square, hence proved. So here you have to necessarily, and important part is you have to derive this equation from this equation. You have to get the nearest possibility how you can derive this equation. Like from here, if you can see, we have 4 PM square, we have 4 PR square, and we need a PQ and 3 PR. So 3 PR, I should know that, okay, from the 4 PR you can get 1 PR, you can remove, and if you can add this, you can get PQ. In this condition, we are satisfying the possibility of PQ. These things you have to necessarily remember while solving any questions. For any further doubts, please mention in the comments below. I'm Vaibhav Singh signing off. Thank you. Please share and subscribe.